Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, this is Travel, Trails, and Adventure with Betsy, and today we're going to be exploring Autrey Mill Nature Preserve and Heritage Center. Duncan, Daisy, and Daphne are the American pekin ducks in the duck enclosure. Hear them quacking? Next we have Marie, a Plymouth Rock chicken. And here's her friend Sally, a golden comet chicken. Next we move across the road to visit with the goats, Maggie, Kirby, and Miss Jacobs. And next to the goats is the butterfly garden and the heritage garden. And here we have a really cool art project where folks are invited to paint a rock and add it to the collection of rocks that make up the rock art snake. I really enjoyed looking at all the beautiful rock art that made up this beautiful rock art snake. Makes me want to go home and get out my rock and a paintbrush and paint away. We go over to the butterfly garden. However, since it's January, you probably won't see any real butterflies today. I couldn't resist going into the gazebo and doing a 360-degree turn so everyone could see all around behind me. And going back up out of the garden area, I couldn't resist going over to this lovely swing and where there's a lovely view of the river and the sights. And leaving the swing, we cross back over the road over to the Visitor Center and some of the other buildings. The Visitor Center was constructed circa 1860 and is a building original to Autrey Mill. Inside we see Pebbles the tortoise, and there are also other animal friends inside, along with other exhibits. And moving away from the Visitor Center, we have the Pole Barn. West of the Visitor Center is the Program Barn. It was erected in 1942 as a small barn to house a mule and one cow, and the building was renovated in 2004, currently used for classes and meetings. Next we have the Farm Museum. It was formerly a garage constructed at the Autrey Mill Nature Preserve property in the 1970s. It currently holds farm equipment and tools which have donated by members of the community. And here we have one of several picnic areas located on the property. This is the Summer Hour House. It's named for the Summer Hour family, believed to have been constructed in the early 1880s. The house sits majestically on a small hill with the tenant farmhouse and the amphitheater below it. As we leave the Summer Hour House, we head over toward the Smokehouse, which will be the last building that we'll look at today. I want to thank you for joining me for Travel Trails and Adventure with Betsy. This is part one of the Autrey Mill Nature Preserve and Heritage Center. Please stay tuned and join me for the next video, which will include the trails around the center. Thanks again, and see you next time on Travel, Trails, and Adventure.